play Rimworld. It is a colony simulator by Tinian Sylvester. It looks a lot like Prison Architect, if you've ever played that game. I do have it on Steam. I haven't played it all that much. Although, from what I have played of it, I do like this game a little bit better in my personal opinion. It is an early access, this game, so it's not quite as well polished, and there are still things that are going to change in comparison to Prison Architect, which I think is mostly finished, but I'm not 100% certain on that either. If I actually did my research correctly on this game, it's made by someone completely different than who made Prison Architect. Also, a little note, this little clip here might sound different than the rest of the video, simply because I had to do this after I did the actual recording. The original little clip of me actually doing this intro got, well, essentially destroyed. The audio just didn't record halfway through the recording. I don't know what happened there, but something did. Not good. Anyway, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so I did need to make one little minor adjustment to that last clip. Apparently I forgot to mention, I cut this bit out. We have different scenarios we can choose from. The one I'm going to go ahead and choose is Crash Landed. It is the same one you get in the tutorial, although you do have 3 others by default, and there's a bunch on the workshop that you can download. My favorite one, however, is Lost Tribe. You start at the very base technology levels, work your way up. But you start with more people and some stuff. This specimen, by the way, goes way too quickly. The Rich Explorer I haven't actually tried yet, but Crash Landed is one we go with, and that's about it. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit next here. We're gonna we have choices of 3 different RNGs, pretty much. Classic Cassandra, Phoebe Chillax, I can't believe I mispronounced that. I use that word a lot. And Randy Random. Randy Random doesn't give a shit whether you live or die. Phoebe will give you time to build, but when you are least expecting it, will throw quite a big punch at your way. And Classic Cassandra will give you random storyline kind of playthrough plot lines and stuff. It'll be just kind of an easy wave, or a steadily built up wave, I should say. I'm gonna go ahead and do Classic Cassandra, and we're gonna go ahead and do some challenge. Actually, no, we're gonna do Phoebe. That sounds like it. Well, crap. Yeah, we'll do Classic Cassandra. And next, we're gonna do our seed, which is gonna be Force. Well, no, Vicky. Why not? We'll generate the world. It's gonna be a large world, and we got like this giant. What's the term? I don't remember. Pangea kind of formation looking. We'll get all the seasons in there, so we might as well go. I want like a really short winter though, because I'm not very good with food management. And the fact they're near one of our allies here. That's year round. That's a good place. It's very short winter. It's only a couple of days. Actually, I don't even know if it turns full winter or not. I haven't actually played to winter, but I do know that food is a big issue in this game, and I am terrible at keeping up with it. So what we can see from here is that we're in a forest biome. We're in mountainous terrain, which is what this little icon means. That's our longitude and latitude. Longitude, not latitude. Elevation. That's above sea level. Average temperature of 64.3. That's per year, year round. The average temperature in winter, however, is 46.4, and during summer is 82.1. So we won't have to worry about the heat as much, but we will have to worry about the cold. Rainfall, on the other hand, and it doesn't get to a freezing point, by the way, which is, I believe, 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 0 degrees Celsius, but we're using Fahrenheit because I know Fahrenheit better than Celsius, unfortunately. We have a decent amount of rainfall per year, and we have 3 different types of stone: marble, limestone, and granite. And our growing period is the 11th of winter to the 1st of winter. That doesn't make sense. I think it means the 1st of winter to the 11th of winter. At least that, yeah. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and select a large world. Yep. And we'll go ahead and select the site. Now then we get to collect our different people. Most of which will be bad. You're gonna have to click randomize a lot if you want to get a decent setup. Pretty much my best bet is to get some crew members that'll complement each other. Pretty much work good in other places, others don't, which is difficult to do and makes me have to click a lot. So I'll be right back when this happens. Okay, I'm back. I think I've got a set of 3 that kind of complement each other pretty well. Something you gotta note when you're making these guys, other than their health and their relations, is what they're incapable of, because it can be very not condescending, that's the wrong word completely here. What's the term? Redundant? No. Conflicting, because you might have someone that's completely based around healing somebody with medicine and incapable of medicine, which kind of makes them a really crappy person, even though they might have a high point in that. I don't really have anyone here to show you that. Well, I think I do actually. This person here is a 1 and a 3 and shoot and scary, but technically can't because of this. They can't do anything like that. Or maybe it's violent I'm thinking of. I don't know. Anyway. We also have to look out for things like Night Owl, which make people want to sleep during the day and work during the night. Heat Lover, which make them more liking to the hotter temperatures. And Pessimist, which will make them permanently sad. Of course, you have Addiction and relations. These 2 people are sisters. Got Lazy Person. That's about it. And we got a Pretty Person who's trigger happy, which makes him shoot faster but have less shooting accuracy and lower skill. And he really wants a bionic piece. Right. We got a crew here. We're gonna go ahead and let them crash land. Okay, so we awake in our cryo sleep sarcophagi, and to the sound of sirens and ripping metal, you barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld as pieces of your shredded ship are falling around you. This sounds like fun. Okay, so here we are. We're landing. 1, 2, and 3, and then when we pop out with pieces and a dog. Thank God, a dog. I've always started with a cat, and they're annoying as hell because you can't train them for shit. Which is kind of ironic, or not ironic, because I can't get my cats at home to train anything at all. I have 2 Pomeranians. 1 I have trained pretty well, and the other one I had trained and somehow forgot how to shake. And so I just kind of stopped remembering everything. Yeah. Lazy puppy. Anyway, got a decent spot here. We got a little bit of water down here. I don't know if that's important. Not got that far. I think it's important to have water near crops, but I have no clue. I have not been able to test this out. As I can see right here, we have some components or compacted machinery, which it essentially turns into components when you mine it. We've got a nice structure here started out for us, so we don't really have to worry too much on that. And we've got, well, essentially this giant wall here and down here of mountains. So we don't have to worry about anything coming from the south. Literally, we don't. Or this way. Anything from here, it's all gotta come from over here. Or here. So this entire area over here is safe because of this. Yeah. That's neat. And let's go ahead and get started here. So I already went through and highlighted all these and said they can pick them up, which is important. Now we just need to start working on the building. Of course, I currently have time paused, and oh, we got some more resources down here I gotta pick up. I've currently got the time paused because I don't have anything figured out yet. First off, I'm gonna figure out who's got the best for shooting and things. If I go into, let's see. So you always start off with this, with a knife and pistol and a hunting rifle, and I think there's something here underneath the dog. I'm not 100% certain. Nope. Nope, it's just his tail. Okay, so they're both plus 45. I don't know if anything really happens if they go negative. I think they might depress each other more and more if they do. They're all feeling quite terrible simply because they fell onto the ground. Hey, look, you can rename your characters here. Okay, that's neat. Anyway, this is the menu I was looking for. We have shooting and melee, shooting, and nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the duo here. We're going to have her go to that and him go to that. And they're going to go ahead and pick those up. Look at that. They did that perfectly. And something I do have to set up real quick is the research, and it's best to kind of go with your own thinking or your own thing here, because sometimes you want them to do certain things and they just don't. So I'll be right back once that is all sorted out. Okay, I just sorted this all out. Pretty much I got them all sorted out based on their skill and just kind of basic things that they need. So first things first, let's go ahead and sort out a stockpile to drop this stuff off. We're going to drop it off there. And we'll start by making ourselves just a basic living structure as well. We'll put that there. We'll go ahead and put some walls down. For the moment, got hiccups. And we're going to put some beds. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put an animal sleeping spot right there. And we'll put some light in there just for the heck of it. Might as well. We're going to need food here. I'm pretty sure. No, we come with food. So that's good. Definitely going to need some growing areas. I'm going to go ahead and start off by this water here and see if this does actually improve anything. It appears we can't actually grow too close to the water, so I'm going to assume not. We'll do a 5x5, a large 10x10, another 5x5, another 5x5, and then up here, we'll do a huge, whatever number by that is. And the reason for that is up here, we're going to go ahead and put some pine trees. Here, we're going to put rice. Here, cotton. Here, heel root. Oh, okay. I thought I had someone that was higher than that. That's not good. Fine. So we can't make our own medicine, which is problematic, but we'll manage. Kind of have to at this point. We'll make some smoke leaf, and can we do hops? We can do hops. So beer is it's entirely possible to make for us right now. As far as I'm aware, the bear will not attack unprovoked. And I hope that is the case, but I make no guarantees here. It's entirely possible that it will attack. Okay. So we're going to put some pin, or a horseshoe pin right there to keep my people happy. Yes, all I need to be happy is horseshoes. Okay, I don't really care for myself, but it apparently makes them happy, so why not have it? Have them go around harvesting as many of these berries as possible because we're going to run out of food so soon. Of course, me saying that, we're only in ×1 mode. I like to play in ×3 usually, but for the sake of this video, I'll do a ×2. We'll mine some of the regions out, and then I'll realize it's a bad idea, so I'll go ahead and cancel them. because there's absolutely no point for me doing that. What I meant to do was, I was going to say chop. We need wood. Lots and lots of wood. It's a big thing in this game, and that's why I planted that entire field up here of trees. And I say I mean this guy has planted and it's taking bloody forever for him to plant. Up here you can see each of your colonists and their morale. As you can see, this person here I believe is the lowest. And the reason for that is they're feeling terrible. Yeah. Where's our druggie, by the way? Is this our druggie? Doesn't seem to be. I think this one might be. Yeah, wake up addiction. She does have a short supply of wake up, but we don't have the means to manufacture it or to produce it. Both of which mean the same thing, and I just said a completely redundant statement. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of that. Also, I'm gonna claim this entire section here. I already did that, didn't I? Apparently, I did. Also important is a bunch of these other furniture pieces I'm going to add here. We're going to go ahead and drag out another room here. Slightly bigger. About that big, I'd say. In wood. It's not good to have your buildings all connected, but it beats not having them all connected, trust me. At least at the beginning of the game. So you see a way to keep it cool and everyone happy. At least with the heat wise. Also, if you don't command them to, they will not cut down trees that are inside the base. Although I might want to just keep that there. Who knows? Have an indoor plant farm. There's another tree there. Now the main thing that keeps screwing me over in this game is randomly they'll spawn a large herd of beavers that will come and literally just wreck every tree near it. And if you don't kill them, they'll continue to do so until you have no trees, which is problematic because I go through wood like a fuck ton. 1 second. And then these beavers come around. And, well, as they wreck the trees, you have no... Where's this person at? There. Must have been the one up here planting trees, yeah. As they come around, they'll just wreck every tree out there. And if you shoot one of them, they all start attacking you. Which is very problematic. While they are sleeping, they won't do a damn thing. Because they're sleeping. You can, of course, set it like our person, I think this person here. Nope, this person, there we go. Is it this person? It is not this person. No. It is this person. Nope. Alright, who the heck is our night owl? It is this person. This person can sleep during the day, and then during nighttime we can actually get some stuff done. I don't have it set up right now. I'd have to set it up here. So yeah. Okay. So before the ending of this episode here, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this room here. We're just going to go ahead and apparently do that. We'll put a field stove, which is important. We'll put a hand-tailored bench, which we don't have enough wooden storage because it's all laying around outside. No one's hauled it to that. And we'll do a butcher's table. Because, you know, health and safety isn't a thing here. Oh, research table is also important. We'll put this down here. This is like my first time I've actually made a dedicated kind of crafting zone. Probably not the best idea because the storage is up here and they have to go walk around all the way around. Doors also slow people down until you get the research, and then there's an automatic door. I don't know if it's something you have to build new to replace all your doors or if it's just a passive. It could either well be both. Here we have packaged meals, which apparently don't spoil, which is good. We'll put a table here. They also don't like sharing rooms, by the way, so that's problematic. Currently we have everyone sharing the same room, which nobody likes. They're all cranky about it. Yeah. Also, it's worth noting, items left outside will slowly start to degrade. That's why I built this thing here, or will be building this thing here eventually. And it will replace that. Now, nearby I see we have compacted machinery, which is good for components, but I don't see any compacted steel, which is problematic because we do need steel in the long run. So here's a building built into the mountain, which I might want to open up. Here's some steel. Here's some steel. Okay, we do have some nearby, especially over towards this thin bit. Here's a lot of it. Or not a lot, but a good amount. So we got a pretty decent start here, I think. Throughout the game, we will have random things fall from the sky, random events that'll make life more difficult or easier. Depends entirely. Look, how are we gonna get these meals all the way up here? I don't know. Some of the issues with larger maps is that things will spawn halfway across the map and you have to get them at the beginning. Our rice field is looking pretty good. And it's growing pretty quickly as well. This bear here sounds kind of pissed off. There is a chance for animals around your base to go rabid. If that bear goes rabid, I'm thinking I'm pretty well fucked. So I don't even think the dog will do that. Oh wow, they got that room fixed quick. Okay, and the way crafting is handled in these games, you have to use bills. Pretty much for food, what I do is I do until you have, and then that number. Since there's only 3 of us, 10 will be good for now. For the wooden butcher table, I always do butcher animal and then do forever. They always butcher the animals. We've got a table now, some light. We could put some flooring down, but at the moment it's not really worth it. And let's see what I was gonna do. We can make a crafting spot. I don't know the point of this. I will put it here for now. That sounds like a bad idea. Deconstruct. Put it here. There is also a planning, by the way, in case you want to plan out your structures. I'm pretty certain it is under floors? No. Security. Security is important. It allows us to defend our base a bit better. There's no way for them to get down here, so what I'm gonna do is I'll put some sandbags here. There's a cover system. There's an important reason why I made my guys go with melee and a range class. There we go. That should be good for defense. I don't know if defense has any effect on how often things spawn. I really don't know if, or I hope it does, and the more defense you have, the less it does. But I have no clue. Where is that planning feature? I could swear it's under structure, but apparently it's not. I'm probably just missing it. Well, I don't see it anymore. I know there is a planning feature, but I just don't know where it is. I'm gonna restrict my dog to there. And of course we can do research, so we're gonna go right ahead and do, I think... drug production, I think probably would be best. That way our person won't be so horribly malfunctioned by that fact that he's addicted to something and he runs out. We got some enemies, 2, and then 3 allies. These guys, if there were some, these are random, first off. Sometimes you'll have more negative than you will have positive. One map I had, or one playthrough I had, 1 positive person and 3 negative people against me. It was fun. But, yeah. I don't know how you change it either. Here's the world map. And technically we can go ahead and see these different areas as well. For instance, here we got the Outlander town. I thought I saw red. I don't see red. There's a red one. There's one of the enemies there. I really don't know what the point of this is. I don't think you can actually go there. Of course, you got your menus button. I really don't know where that planning button was. There was a planning button. I was using it earlier in my single player single player playthrough. Don't know. But there's that. And I think that's about this. That's about it for this episode. Recent zone and area. I think I searched here like 6 or 7 times now, though. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more, well, I'm probably going to put more up just in case, but please like, favorite, and subscribe, etc., I suppose. These guys are all working hard. It's been a decent length episode for not that much content, I'm afraid. It's mostly just me talking about the video and the game, how you set it up and everything, which is pretty straightforward. As you can see, this person now is doing research, which is going to take bloody forever. But yeah. Alrighty, see you next time.